The Bible says the Jews are black. You understand?
A nation of priests.
They ain't gonna never read you that.
But what happened?
They ain't gonna tell you that the Jews are so-called black people.
This book of the law of the Lord, this is only for Israel.
It's only a matter of time
Only for us, it was given to us.
before the remnant of Israel
That's our
wakes
Lord.
up.
That's right. That's our big brother. That's the one that's coming back
we
for
ride.
us. Back for us.
We come from a bloodline of priests, sold into captivity. Father, break these chains off me, make me free. In time ambition, 2024 AD. Live from the belly of the beast, Babylon. Should we stay, should we flee? In time's ambition.
Should come and get the message themselves.
Right,
They
right,
did ask me. They did ask me.
Yeah. Okay. How y'all doing?
Let them get smart. I'm learning.
Hey, we doing good. Hey, we're the tree of righteousness. We just come out here every weekend just to teach our people who we are according to the Bible. Try to give them a word, try to uplift their spirits.
That's right.
Because we know how times are nowadays. Everybody's starting to become a little cold. And we're just trying to spread love, cheer, and the word of the Most High to our people, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, have you heard that that the Black, the Hispanics, and Native Americans are Israelites?
Right.
You ain't heard
You
that?
ain't heard about that?
All right, well, hey, according to prophecy, like it's archaeology
Right.
and knowledge and interpretation of the Bible,
right.
like it's given to his people, we have come to the knowledge that we are his people,
That's right.
and that he has chosen us to be above all people that are upon the face of the earth.
Okay. Bring it back
My
down.
bad.
Oh, you know we're gonna bring it out to you.
I told him that's why I had the Bibles. He was like, well, they got Bibles. I said, to give you something to compare. He needs to be able to teach you.
Deuteronomy 7 verse 6. For thou art an holy people unto the Lord thou God. The Lord thou God hath chosen thee to be a special people unto himself, above all people that are upon the face of the earth.
Right? So the Most High, he chose us to be his people above all people that are upon the face of the earth.
That's right.
Not just below, like we're in the status in America, we seem to be like at the bottom of a society, right? That's how they look at us, right? But but the Most High himself has set us above all people
That's right.
that are upon the face of the earth.
Not equal.
I got two precepts real quick for y'all. Ezekiel 16 and verse number 3. And say, thus saith the Lord God unto Jerusalem, your birth and nativity is of the land of Canaan. You know, the land of Canaan, that means it's a black nation. We come from the land of Canaan, which is actually Jerusalem. We don't come from Africa, per se, the place where they call Africa. We are really from Jerusalem. We are real Jews, according to the Bible. If your ancestors came over here on a slave ship, most likely you are from the tribe of Judah, which makes you a Jew. And the Lord said your nativity was in the land of Canaan. So we come from over there, but we are Jews. One more precept real quick. This is for you, mama. Check this out. The Lord said, verse number 11, I deck you also with ornaments, and I put bracelets upon your hands, and a chain on your neck. Listen. And I put a jewel on your forehead, and earrings in your ears, and a beautiful crown upon your head. Right? That's what the Most High did to us. He likens Jerusalem or the Israelites to a woman sometimes. And he said how he hooked them up. He put them above, like they were saying, above all nations. We're more special than every other nation on the planet Earth. He made us so special. That's what he said. He decked us with jewels and gold and all of that. That's who we are. We're not niggers. We're not below everybody. We're not the dumbest people on the earth.
Right.
In fact, we're the greatest people on earth.
Right.
We just broke God's commandments. That's why we're in slavery. Right? We truly are, according to the Bible.
No point. And the Bible does do that.
You guys come out here weekly. Where do you congregate normally? Where do they go, to get this kind of message?
What they can do, they can get with us. We can get them an email. But sometimes, this is where we've been for the last few months or what. So, but we like to venture out and see where other people are. We gotta feed the sheep, not just right here in this part of East Knoxville. We could go on like this. Oh, yeah, that's what we do. Yeah, we do.
You have it on your, it's a scan. You just scan it with your phone.
Scan us with your phone.
Yeah, because we primarily have been here,
Because they
but we don't just stay
anyway,
here.
looking at the wrong thing.
We don't listen, you don't,
No, you good, you good.
we know that, a lot of times you see a lot of these churches and everything.
So you get the whole.
It's because they don't know. And I was just with
So
them
while ago.
for like
Hit that subscribe on that king.
and they were talking all this stuff, and I was trying to tell them.
I graduated.
Oh,
I
correcting them.
Okay, all praise to the Most High.
And they didn't want me to
Hey, the Bible say that we the most special people on the planet Earth, King, and that's not a joke.
That's true. What you were getting into, the Most High has chosen us to be above all people, but there's a reason why that He's given us the light. He's given us the law to live out, so that we can be a light to other people. Even though you might be an Israelite, but if you're not keeping this law, it don't benefit you none.
Right.
Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse number 68. And the Lord shall bring you into Egypt again with ships.
Now, what he's describing here is where the Israelites, they were given a listing of hey, this is how, if you keep the laws, statutes, and commandments, you're going to get blessed, but if you break them, you're going to be cursed. And one of those curses is just that. Could you read that again?
Sure.
And the Lord shall bring you into Egypt again with ships.
Now, when it says the word Egypt, they put that synonymous with the word bondage. Because when you go into the Hebrew, the word is Mizraim, meaning between two straits or between a rock and a hard place.
Right.
So that's what that means. It said that you're going to read that one more time and then just replace it with that word bondage.
And the Lord shall bring you into bondage again with ships.
Now, what people do you know went into a bondage or slavery on ships?
What race?
What race?
You go.
All people, right? Can you name any other nation that might have done that? Any other nation? The Chinese, Japanese, Australians, nobody, right? So that just kind of points you, it gives you a point, because in Deuteronomy 45, 46, it says you're going to get these curses, and then there's going to be a sign on you, it's in a wonder. So you'll be able to point out who you are by those curses.
That's right.
By the way whereof I spake unto you, you shall see it no more again. And there you shall be sold unto your enemies.
You're going to be sold unto your enemies. Now, when we came off those ships, who were we sold to?
What race of people?
What people? White people. That's right, but did it say it's your friends? What did the Bible say? It was your enemies. That's right. That's what it says. You can be sold unto your enemies.
For bondmen and bondwomen.
For slave man and slave woman.
And no man shall buy you.
And they said that nobody's going to buy us. Has anybody came back for us? Has anybody came here? When we came off the ship, they put us on an auction block, and they did that with how you did it. Sold to the man right there. Right there, right? They sold us on that block. And so that shows you that is a part of the curses, and it relates to a certain people,
right?
A certain race of people.
That's right.
I got two precepts. When you just talked about only you bring this Deuteronomy 28 and 32. Thy sons and thy daughters shall be given unto another people, and thy eyes shall look and fail with longing for them all the day long, and there shall be no might in thy hand.
Now we know that's what happens. If they would take you, you might came as a family. They took all your family with you, but they might put the husband here at one. They might put the wife and children at this one. Then they might give her a new husband, and then they have kids, and then they split them up. Because they were known to they would take the biggest and strongest one and try to breed them like we were animals amongst the women, so they could have a stronger batch of Israelites.
This is verse 48. It says, therefore, thou shalt serve thy enemies, which the Lord shall send against thee, in hunger, in thirst, and in nakedness, and in want of all things. And he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck, until he has destroyed thee.
And now, when you think about that, when you need anything, you need clothes, you need shoes, are you buying it from our people? Are the stores primarily owned by our people? Like it's like you might have like a Adidas on, right? Like it's Echoes, Nike. None of those are owned by us. They're owned by somebody who came to oppress you.
That's right.
Not your own people. And then it said, and there you have yokes of iron upon your neck, and you'll wear those until you destroyed.
Right.
Now, who did that happen to? That happened to us, right? In slavery, they would put a yoke of iron around our neck. And just to add something, since it's the holiday season coming up, that song "Jingle Bells" was tied to that as well. Because what they would do, they would put on the yokes, they would put the bells on there so they can hear you walking around. If you don't believe me, look it up. Look it up yourself. Because I was like, hey. And that's happening during Christmas, the so-called birthday of Christ.
Right. Yeah.
Like it is. But they sing that song. They commemorate that.
Oh, whenever you're ready for this one.
Oh, go ahead.
Con, this is the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 12 and number 13. Let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter. Fear Yahweh and keep his commandments. For this is the whole duty of man.
He said, with everything being said here today, your job, your primary operators, right?
Right.
Your MOS, you know, your main goal in life is to fear God and keep his commandments.
That's right.
Can you bring out that the next verse, 14?
For God, Yahweh, shall bring every work into judgment with every secret thing, whether it be good or whether it be evil.
I said, like it's regardless, like it's, he said, keep the commandments and fear God, and then everything you do, every work, whether it be good or be bad, you're going to be judged for that. So when it comes to open that book, he's going to look at there and be like, okay, he done met the brothers, they done told him about the law and stuff, but did they keep it? He going to look at that, and he gonna be like, it's more on this side or on that side, and then he's going to have to make the judgment according to your own works.
Right.
Okay, so that's something just to take into mind. Like is you just gotta be mindful of what you're doing and how you're living, because it says in Hebrews 10 and 26, it said once you've learned the truth, like it's the Most High, the Most High ain't gonna forgive you for it. Yeah. So if I say that I find out I'm sleeping with another man's wife, right? And they say, and then I didn't know any better, I'm just doing however I feel. And then brother come up, hey, you can't do that. Like it's against the laws of God. He showed it to me. And I'm like, dang, I can't do that no more. Now I can ask for forgiveness for that. And then, but if I go ahead and do it again, knowing that, that's no more sacrifice for that sin.
This book of Hebrews, chapter 10 and 26. For if we sin willfully after we have received the knowledge of truth, there remaineth no more sacrifice for sins.
Oh, continue down. Oh, you know where I want to get to, right?
But a certain fearful looking for judgment and fiery indignation, which shall devour the adversaries. I think you wanted 21.
I don't know. No, we can leave at 27. It's just basically saying, if you break these commandments and you know it was bad for you, there's no more forgiveness for sin, but just be looking forward to being punished for that. Because you can't be forgiven for it anymore.
That's right. Sis, in the time that you asked me over here, I'm going to bring it out so I was late, because he can teach me, explain, to show you that the whole purpose of Christ coming was for his people.
That's right.
We are his people. He's not coming back for everyone. So we got to understand it. Let's read the Bible and see who's Christ out of his own mouth. We're going to hear who Jesus say he's coming for, right? And I started Matthew. Anything read, it comes from him, right? So this is Matthew 15. I started 21, right? Show you, since you asked that. This is Matthew 15 and 21. Then Jesus went thence and departed into the coast of Tyre and Sidon.
These are African nations or Canaanite nations.
And behold, a woman of Canaan came out of the same coast and cried unto him, saying, Have mercy on me, O Lord, thou son of David. My daughter is grievously vexed with the devil.
Now, this woman that came out of that coast, she knew who he was. She said, O son of David. So she already knew who he was.
But he answered her not a word. And his disciples came and besought him, saying, Send her away, for she cried after us.
Now, isn't that crazy? Like everybody says that Christ came for everybody, but why didn't he help this woman? She came up to him, he said nothing. And then since she was bothering him, she's like, he ain't said nothing, let me go over here. Hey, can you help me? My daughter, she's grievely vexed. And he come over here and talk to Christ. He's like, man, can you send her away?
Yeah.
She bugging me now. She was bugging you, now she bugging us.
Yeah.
Verse 24. But he answered and said, I am not sent, but unto the lost sheep of the house of Israel.
That's right.
Now, that's right. He said, I'm not sent, but into the house of Israel. Like, I'm not here to help you. I'm here to help my people.
That's right.
Can you bring that up?
Come on.
This is the book of Matthew chapter 1 verse number 21. And she shall bring forth a son, and you shall call his name Jesus. For he shall save his people from their sins.
Everybody.
His people from their sins.
You know, the Russians, the Ukrainians, everybody.
For he shall save his people from their sins.
Right.
And that's it. He came for us.
That's right.
He came for us. Like if you can find a Bible verse that says something different, like until then, I'm just gonna believe the words of Christ. I'm gonna believe the words of Christ. I'm gonna believe it of the apostles and disciples that were there and walked with us.
We appreciate y'all that you
Most
give us
welcome.
information. All right.
Y'all need anything? Had any more questions or anything? Y'all can go to our channel. Even if you just open the channel and comment on a question, we're gonna answer. Okay, just hit us up. Got anything else? Hey, you have a great day.
Likewise. Pleasure talking to y'all.
Peace and blessings.
Shalom. Peace and blessings.